Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Huawei Watch 2, or as we call it, the Hawaii 2.0. Now you can buy this from Amazon. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price, $300 for the sport version and $350 for the classic. Now let's go over the specs real quick. This watch is available in two different models. You got Bluetooth only or 4G LTE capable. Now the watch is IP68 dust and water resistant. That means you could submerge it for 3 feet up to 30 minutes. Now you can also change the watch bands. Any 20mm watch band will fit. Now for the display, you got a 1.2-inch AMOLED panel with a resolution of 390 by 390. Now that's 326 for the PPI Patrol. Now you also get Gorilla Glass for scratch protection. Now the watch is running Android Wear 2.0, that's the newest version. It's powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon Wear 2100. Now that's a quad-core CPU clocked in at 1.1 gigahertz. Now you get 4 gigs of internal storage and 468 megabytes of RAM. Now for the battery, you got a non-removable 420 milliamp battery that Huawei claims is going to last you 2 days, but we'll see. All right, so let's check this out. Shout out to White Shoes, back in the building. Classic Huawei presentation. Y'all remember the original watch? This should be just as dope. Let me grab a little unboxing knife. Shout out to the Huntsman. Rah. Here we go. Now this is the classic version. So we'll see what it is. Okay. Am I gonna have to struggle with this? Doing the shake test. Here we go. Help me out, Zerks. All right, they don't make this one easy. Okay. Here we go. All right, they got this in here nice and tight. Giggity. Here we go. Okay. Beautiful looking presentation. Let me do the smell test. Quality. Okay, you got your little Huawei branding right here. So here's the watch. Oh, a lot lighter than I thought. Little felt pattern on this. Let's lift this up. All right, I'm about to go beast mode. This is now look, the box has a nice little feel to it. Some people care about that, some people don't. Okay, I'm struggling today, y'all. Bear with me. Inside, you get your usual books and shit. Plug them, file them to the side. Here's your charger. Now, got the international version, but I happen to have a regular charger on deck, so we're gonna use this one. Here's your charging cradle. Now, this is a big step up from the original Huawei charger. Now, that was one of my main gripes about the original Huawei watch. Y'all remember this charger right here? Look out, Zerks, back up. Y'all remember this charger? This was one of the worst things that actually, this was probably the worst thing that let me rephrase that. This was the thing that I disliked the most about the original Huawei watch. It took forever to charge this. So sometimes I'd put it on the charger and I'd be scared to take it off and wear it if I want to run to the store real quick, because when I come back in the house, I got to fumble around trying to get back on the charger. So now this one has the little side right here, little side grips. So that should help lock it into place. Let's see. That should lock it right into place. All right, Zerks, you're killing me. Back up. Anyway, so now let's take a look at the actual watch. Zerks is in full troll mode. Let's take a look at the watch. I might have to edit some of this out. I know y'all like to see Zerks, but she'd be killing me. Let me give Zerks something to play. Look, she's trying to take the cable. Zerks, look, go get that. There we go. All right. A lot lighter than I thought. Now, I've been used to rocking my Gear S3, so this is a big, heavy watch. This one is a little bit lighter. Back already? Come on, bro. This is the Gear S3 is a big, heavy watch. Let's see. Compare the size. The bezel is a little bit smaller. Now you got 2 buttons. Let's power this on. Let's see which one is power. Now I never used this before. I actually gave up on Android Wear. All right, so the bottom is the power button. I gave up on Android Wear. Zerks, please. Let me hide this. Look, here we go. Look, international charger. You like these, right? Go get that. Now I kind of gave up on Android Wear, especially after getting used to using the Gear S3. It's hard to go back to Android Wear, but we're going to go into this with an open mind and try to rock this out. Now you got a bezel on here with numbers, but the bezel does not rotate. Now, if y'all know anything about the Gear S3, the rotating bezel is everything. That's what makes that watch that watch. So no rotating bezel. You got one button that's going to open your app drawer and another button that's going to make your selections, I believe. Let's see on the back. Here's your charging pins, heart rate sensor. Now the band on this is a leather band. Let me do the smell test. Yeah, nice leather band on this. Feels lightweight. All right, but what I'll do, is let me pause the video. I'm gonna get Zerks up out of here, and I'll put my information in, and we'll breeze through the OS. We're fresh out of the box. Feels good. Does it feel as good as the Gear S3? Not quite. Not quite. Some people don't like Tizen Watch OS. Some people prefer Android Wear. So if you like Android Wear, then you're probably gonna want to go for this one. But so far, I'm already feeling this rotating bezel over anything that's on the market right now. All right, so let me pause the video real quick. Zerks, I'm about to look. Y'all see me snuff Zerks? Look, I'm gonna pause the video real quick. Let me drop my information in, and I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all. So we back in. Now I just put my information in the watch. I've been playing around with it for a few minutes, and I gotta be honest with y'all. I'm not a big fan of Android Wear 2.0. Now part of that is because I'm used to using the Tizen OS on my Gear S3, and I'm also used to using my Apple Watch. So Android Wear 2.0, it just seems a little bit slower and a little bit more cumbersome. Now, I didn't like the original Android Wear either, but I'm going to go into this with an open mind and try to give it the old college try. Now, fresh out of the box, the watch, I don't know. Quality-wise, for $350, no. All right, for $350, you're definitely better off getting the Gear S3 because of this rotating bezel. Now, if you never used the rotating bezel, like I said before, it's everything. You don't ever have to touch the screen if you don't want to. Now with this watch, you're always gonna have to touch the screen to make your selections. All right, so let's check out some of the OS real quick. If you swipe down, you got your airplane mode, you got your volume toggles. All right, so you can mute that or unmute it real quick. You got your brightness settings. Got it on max brightness. Let's go back. Okay, there's your brightness settings. You got your do not disturb and your regular settings. Now let's go through the settings real quick. So you got display, you can change your watch face, adjust the brightness, font size, and you're always on screen. Now that's definitely gonna kill your battery, but what good is a watch if you can't tell the time just by looking at your wrist? Let's go to sound and notifications. Let's check the media volume on this. All right, let's see. Now you gotta be sensitive. All right, so the sound is pretty loud. Let's see, let's try to lower it a little. Now, got to get the hang of that without swiping. All right, so volume on this is pretty good. Nice and loud. Ringtone volume. Also vibrate for calls. Watch ringtone. Let's check out some of the different ringtones. All right, so if you was wearing this, you'll definitely be able to hear that. Okay. Zerks. Bro. I'm about to file Xerxes to the side. Let's see. I like the Dream It Possible though. That's loud too. That's pretty loud. Okay. All right, so basic computerized sounds. Okay, so we'll leave it on Dream It Possible. I need to know when I'm getting that phone call. Listen to that. That's kind of lit. Okay, you got your notification previews. Now I'll leave them on high. I like everything on high. And do not disturb. Let's see, you got your apps, gestures. Let's see. Tilt to wake. You got wrist gestures. Got a little tutorial and more. We'll leave the wrist gestures on. Why not? Here's your connectivity. So you got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, NFC, airplane mode, and location. Let's see, personalization. Now you got input methods. Let's see what you got on here. You got Google handwriting, Google keyboard, Google voice typing, and you can manage your keyboards. Let's see, customize your button hardware. Let's see. All right, so now this button right here is set to automatic workout. Now, I'm not going to be using this to work out. This is perfect. I'll set this for Find My Phone. Now, look, honestly, before we even go any further, for me, the smartwatch hype is kind of fizzling off. Now, when I use my watch for basically, it's just to answer and end phone calls, to send quick text messages while I'm driving. This way I don't got to pull out my phone. And I also use the Find My Phone feature a lot. because I stay leaving my phone somewhere. So you activate Find My Phone. This way I can find my phone real quick when I drop it in the car. Let's see if it rings. Okay, so we got the Find My Phone feature. That's probably one of my hottest features. Let's go back. Where was we? In settings. All right, let's go back to settings real quick. Let's see, did we miss anything? All right, so we was on personalization. Okay, so we customized that hardware button, device administration, screen lock on and off. All right, so that's pretty much it. Now let's hit the apps real quick. Now you got Agenda, Alarm, Android Pay. So you have NFC, so you will get your Android Pay, contacts, daily tracking. This is a full-fledged fitness tracker. Find My Phone, fit workout. Got a little flashlight, heart rate monitor, phone. Got access to the Play Store, reminders, stopwatch, timer, Google Translate, watch mode. Now watch mode will just put your watch into a direct watch mode. So if you want to save battery, put it in watch mode. This watch also has a feature that'll automatically put it into watch mode when the battery starts running low. Let's go back to the apps. Where was we? All right, let's see. Weather, workout, and your Google feed. That's pretty much it. Now, like I said, this watch is not bad. The price is a little bit too savage though. All right, for this price. Now look, I know some of y'all heavy into the Android 2.0. But after using a rotating bezel, it's almost impossible to go back to not using a rotating bezel. It's almost impossible, especially with this bezel. You got the numbers on it. So now it's like you're almost forced to use an analog clock. If you want to set a digital clock, let me put on a different clock. Let's see. All right, so say you got the digital clock. Now, I use the GoldenEye and all that. So these numbers are basically worthless. It would have been nice if you could spin this or even take it off. Is what it is. Now, Android Wear probably does have a little bit more apps and a little bit more watch faces, but I don't know. So far, I'm not really blown away. But like I said, I'm gonna go into this with an open mind. I'm gonna try to use this for a whole week straight, and I'll come back with a full review. But even the band on this is a leather band now. Let me smell this. Yeah, it's a real leather band, but the watch just feels a little bit light. Now, $200, I would have been completely satisfied. I would have been completely satisfied for $200, but $350, as my man would say, that's a no from me. All right, but then again, let's give it the full college try and see if it works. Now let's see. You could change these bands easily. All right, there goes your little locks. I'll slap it on the wrist so y'all can see what it looks like. Y'all can listen to Xerxes purring in a minute. Here we go. All right. So got it on wrist. It does look classy. Has a lightweight feel to it. Can't really complain about that. I do like the bigger bezel. All right, matter of fact, let me make it a little bit tighter so I can fool around with these wrist gestures. Now, comparing this to the original Huawei watch, I definitely like the new one better. Now, look at my original Huawei watch. The wear and tear, it did last pretty good, but this watch got bricked. Now, I could unbrick it, but I just hate Android Wear so much that once this got bricked, the Gear S3 came out, and I just filed this to the side. This one does look classy. Both of them look classy, but I don't know. Now, hopefully this one doesn't get bricked out, and hopefully the charger works a little bit better. Matter of fact, let's test the charger real quick. Let me plug that in. All right, so let's test out the charging cradle. Slaps right on, minimum effort. Let me try that without looking. Now, I'm not even looking. Bingo. Now, that is a major upgrade compared to the OG Huawei watch. Like I said, that old school charger almost made the watch unusable for me. Sometimes it would unplug in the middle of the night. Sometimes I would think it's charging and it wasn't charging. That was a no-go. So this one right here, major upgrade. Slaps right on, charges every time. First impressions, fresh out of the box. Am I blown away? No. Now, is this better than the original Huawei watch? Yes. If I had to choose between this or the Gear S3, I'm definitely going with the Gear S3. Now, if I had to choose between this and the Apple Watch, I'm definitely going with the Apple Watch. If I had to choose between this and the Big Dog Gear, I'm definitely going with the Big Dog Gear. Now, I'm going to give this the fair try. I'm going to use it for a full week straight, and I'll come back with the full review. If there's anything that y'all want to see, let me know. But like I said, initial impressions, not blown away. The price is a little bit too savage. Anyway, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock, one to beam up.
Captain, Enterprise out.
Energize.